All right, I just had to make an upgrade real quick. I've got a little bit of comparison to make with my John Deere 110, 1966 John Deere 110 garden tractor I've been cutting grass on. I had to upgrade to the John Deere S240. That's a 2024 model. And just going to do a little side-by-side comparison. First of all, you can see that this one right here is 1966. I still cut grass with it. It can still cut grass. It runs. And I've been using it for years and years and years. And I just like vintage stuff and old school, but man, my arthritis is kicking in, and I've got 15 different levers, and so I decided to give it up and grab this S240. So I can cut my grass a little bit faster and give me some more time. But just to compare the two, this one has 6 belts on it that operate. It takes 2 to operate the deck. It takes 2 to operate the transmission. And it takes an additional 2 to actually engage the blades. And so it's all mechanical. You can see, just smash that down, and that engages the blades. And as far as safety features, there was no safety in 1966. We didn't have any safety features. The old Tecumseh engine, they quit making those in 2020. And I put a Honda engine in it that came out of a generator. That's a 13 horsepower Honda motor. It's got a 1-inch shaft on it, just kind of lined up where I needed it to be to get my pulleys lined up correctly. And of course the Tecumseh was 8 horsepower, so it was a definite upgrade. I'll still use this thing to pull a few trees around out of the yard, and don't have to worry about scratching up my new one. But to do a comparison with the two in technology, I mean, I've got a 4-speed transmission with reverse. I've got a variator, which is a speed control, which you move this back and forth to control speeds. And then you've got your deck. Lowering and raising of the deck is all mechanical, this big old steel bar, and it takes to lift it up because it's not spring assisted. And of course I modified all this front to make the Honda engine fit, but it's a tank. It's a John Deere 110 round fender. There's probably a little bit of collectors out there that like these. I happen to like the round fender. These steel fenders here, just, you know, I sit on them when I'm on a hill and it makes an angle. And of course I don't have a cushion on my seat, so my tailbone's sore when I get done. And just to let you know that it was a pretty good upgrade for me. I love old school stuff. This one here has got, I mean, everything that you could ask for. It's got the Kawasaki 21.5-inch horsepower engine. I've got the 42-inch deck. That's upgrade from anything you'd get from Lowe's or Home Depot. This is a actual tri-green product. You couldn't get this in the box stores. And it's got the upgraded seat. It's got, you know, it's got cruise control, and it's got the electronic power clutch mechanism to engage the blades, and you know, it's got a cup holder and a compartment and all that garbage. But just thought I'd do a little comparison and see. 21.5 horsepower is probably not much further off than this. So the difference in the John Deere S240 and the old school John Deere 110 garden tractor is like night and day. Technology has surpassed so much, it's just crazy. And why I kept it for so long is just because I love to keep things running, and this thing here, it kept me going. I was always working on it, and I just, you know, love goofing off with a bunch of stuff. So I just let you know that, you know, John Deere, you know, they built tractors. This one was built in Tennessee. They used Briggs & Stratton. They used other American-made motors, but just to let you know that the Japanese motor, the Honda Japanese motor for the 66 is probably a real good upgrade. So when John Deere decided to go with a Japanese motor and put the Kawasaki in it, I would say they're probably not the first ones to do that. I think I may have beat you to it a couple of decades ago.